All right, guys, my name is Andre,
My name is Andrea.
and we are Love Crossing
Crossing Borders.
Borders. All right. It's been a while, guys, so we're
Yeah,
practicing.
yeah,
We're glad to be back and glad to be here to share information with you guys in regards to what is going on here in Colombia. And the topic today we're going to be talking about is 5 things that you need to look out for when it comes to relocating or traveling to another country,
yeah.
especially in 2021. We're going to
Mhm.
talk about the death of one gentleman that passed on this past week, which was sad. We're going to give condolences to his family, a gentleman named Timothy Reed. We're going to look at his final video that he made for his YouTube channel right before he passed on. But before we do all that, we're just going to take a few minutes to wait for some of you guys to come in. We know how YouTube works right now. We got 6 people watching us right now, and we know we got more that'll be coming in, but we're going to be talking about this topic because this is very important for
Yeah.
individuals that travel not only to Colombia, but travel to other countries. Do realize that you have 5 areas that you need to look out for when it comes to relocating or traveling to another country. But since you guys haven't seen your girl in a while, you guys see me all the time. But since you guys haven't seen your girl in a while, how things going, Miss Wallace Spence, Andrea?
Uh, Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know. You are half an Andrew right now. Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
Had to grab my notes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Andrea's still straightening up my shirts, guys. So none of that has changed.
No, nothing changed.
Yeah. So it's been almost a year and a half of marriage so far, guys. Year and a half. How you liking it so far?
Me?
You.
We've been good. Well, for real, we thought that we not couldn't, but I was when we started quarantine. I was like, because we got married in December and the quarantine started in Colombia in March
Right.
last year. So I was like, okay, God,
I got to deal with Andre all day long, all
yeah,
day, all day long. She had to deal with me all day.
yeah.
But it turned out to be really good. We really realized how good of a couple we are together,
Yeah, sir.
and how good of friends we are. The quarantine lets you know if you are a couple, are friends or not. So it
We
lets
can
you know
handle.
that as well.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, we got
Jaime, we got a Jaime. We got a Jaime. Oh my God. We got Jaime here. We got Terry.
I like how you say it, how you pronounce it.
It's
Jaime.
Jaime. Yeah,
Actually, in Spanish, is Jaime.
it's Jaime.
And
Jamie, right?
Jamie and
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
in English.
You know.
Yeah. So we got a good topic for you guys today. We got Terry in the house. What's up, Terry? Glad to see you, man.
Mhm.
Really glad to see you. And we know we gave you guys short notice, but we
Our
got
brother.
the realest of the real brother. We will be down there where you guys are located. You and TaylorMade are located in a few months, so we look forward to
DR?
see you guys. Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so if you're there, real brother in DR, we were looking forward to seeing.
We are excited for that.
Yes, we are. We are. So we're glad about that trip coming up real soon.
Caroline.
Yeah, Carolyn's in the building. How you doing? We got a good topic today. We're talking about how to be safe when it comes to relocating to another country. You know that we currently are in Cali, Colombia, as many of you know. And one of the mistakes that people make is they don't prepare themselves before they get ready to move to another country. And so we're going to talk about that. But we're going to start off in a few moments
Mhm.
talking about the dangers of because bring this a little forward so you can.
Yeah,
Hey.
no, that's true. I said it. I know how I said.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I know it's Jaime. He's from Spain, and
Oh,
yeah, I
my
know.
bad. My bad.
No, but it's true. I got in high school. I got a friend called Jaime, and I was calling Jamie. Oh, that's
Oh,
cute. I say, yeah, that's in English. What's going on? Lord.
what's going on? Lord. Yeah, Lord.
Here in Colombia, I'll be moving down in August or
All right. Let us know what area you're moving to. Let us know what city you're moving to.
Yeah.
That's what's up. My favorite YouTube. C's in the building. What's up, brother?
You got me rolling on WhatsApp group.
Oh, yeah. She always reading your stuff and she's always having a good laugh.
Let me hear your way to Colombia is far overdue.
It's far overdue. Yep.
What's
yeah.
overdue?
It means that it's time for him to go.
Okay.
Time for him to come. It's been a
okay,
long,
okay.
long time. He should have come before. Carolyn says, I'm doing good and well. I'm glad that you're doing good. We're glad that you made it tonight. Once again, we're going to be looking at the video, the last video of Timothy Reed. And Timothy Reed was a gentleman out of the United States, moved to Medellin, Colombia,
yes.
in December. Morehouse graduate. And what the sad part about what happened to him is this past week he was murdered in the streets. And we have the video, his YouTube channel, the video right before he passed on. And we're just gonna talk about that and talk about what's going on.
Medellin, Cali, Bogotá. I'm looking for a good Spanish language school.
All over Colombia. That's one thing that you'll find. A lot of Spanish schools and a lot of Spanish tutors.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I told to Andrew this weekend, we were talking about in the groups, of course, about this case that is really sad. Is for real, is really sad, and I can't even watch Timothy,
yeah,
right, channel because it's the present situation, right? Is really sad that. And I was talking with Andre, like almost the same age. They got the same purpose. Come to a country, make business, get a new life. New relationships. Friendship too. And this happened. And as a Colombian, you feel like, I can't say the word, but
you feel bad.
You feel bad and embarrassing too. It's really embarrassing that this thing still happened.
Let's see. Are we free? Hey guys, let me know if we're freezing. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, we're looking good. Okay, good. All right, great.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get what's up. Hey, hey, Henry, man. I'm glad that you guys made it, man. We're great. We're only like 5 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And we want to say thank you guys for subscribing to Mostly Money. Yesterday, we hit 100,000 subscribers, and it's because of you guys. So we're going to be doing a video in celebration regarding that. So we got 2 milestones in 2 days. So if you guys have not had a chance to subscribe, or if you know anybody, if you know 5 people that can subscribe to Love Crossing Borders TV right now, let them take the time out to subscribe so we can get to that 1,000 subscribers. And we have 15 people in the live stream right now. Please make sure you click that like button, because what it does is invites other people into the live stream.
Yeah, I mean, I would really appreciate it. 15 are here.
Yeah, right. Because it's been a while. We used to have, like, at one point in time, we had like 100, 200 people in the live streams. And now it's almost like we're starting again with the live streams, but we're excited. We're going to be doing these every week.
And I told
she's been on me about it.
We were like, babe, we need to do a video about this case. And I was like, babe, you know what we should do? A live stream, because it's cool to hear you guys at the moment. What do you think about that? Yeah,
that's good. That's good. You got your boy here.
Marshawn. Yeah. You and you guys got me rolling on WhatsApp. For real.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Ernest. Oh, I know, man. We're looking forward to seeing you guys and when we come down to
good pescado too.
I know, right?
VR. Fishing.
Yes. Every time you guys are cooking. So we look forward to that, definitely. Tondo Magic.
Yeah.
Oh, what the topic that we're going to talk about is, in a second, you guys are going to see us do the video or show the last YouTube video of Tim Reed. And what Tim Reed was the gentleman that, thanks, Jerry, was the gentleman that just was murdered here in Colombia in Barranquilla. Now, mind you guys, Colombia is an excellent country. It is not, there are cities that are far worse in the United States than cities in Colombia. So don't think that it's just the stereotypes of what's taking place, but how this guy handled the situation was really unorthodox. And we're going to talk about what he did wrong and how you guys can do it better when you're relocating to any country. If you're visiting or relocating to whether it be Europe or Mexico, whether you're going to Panama or if you're just visiting Bermuda. Yeah, any city.
Not just Colombia. Let's say that you're going to move to Peru, Ecuador, or Argentina. You need advice.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You do. So we're going to take a look at this guy's last video real quick. Give me a second to get everything set up.
My apartment, my restaurant, two other apartments.
Hey guys, welcome back. Saturday, April 24th, we got a new update. This is a video by the late Timothy Reed that got killed in the streets of Barranquilla the other day. The official story that got out to all media outlets is that Timothy Reed got killed because he resisted when they tried to rob him for a chain. But according to sources in Barranquilla, the guys that came on a motorcycle and shot him, they did it on sight. There was no robbery. There was no struggle. There was no resistance. And some of you guys in the comments are saying that this guy was going down to Colombia, flossing, showing off. I want you to look at the video and tell me if this guy looks like the kind of guy that is, the show off kind of guy. It doesn't strike me as that type of guy. We all know guys like this that travel and show off. Let's not put it on him. I believe that this man was more gullible than anything. So let's get right into it.
Right.
In a great location for the restaurant on a very busy street. In the midst of a pandemic lockdown.
And now he's showing his restaurant area, and he owns apartments over there.
So, we got one thing, well, several things accomplished. Now is the next move is to open a restaurant. So hopefully that will happen very shortly. Get ready for cute spicy ribs and fish. As you can see, I am tired. It was a stretch, y'all. I'm not gonna even lie. It was very stressful. The language barrier. He don't trust me. I don't trust him. But I mean, I had more trust in him because I gave him all my money. But he was, looking to see if it was real. I mean, it was just too much. Just too much. Had to get his family members out of the apartment. Still got to get the one upstairs out the apartment.
All right. Let's stop right there. So he mentions language barrier. So obviously, he probably doesn't speak any Spanish, or if he does, he speaks a little bit of Spanish. Rule number one, fellas, when you go to Colombia, when you try to go to places like this and establish yourself, I'm not talking about a 1 week vacation or a little 2 week vacation. I'm talking about going there for a while. Learn the language. Try to learn the language, and even if you're not fluent, just have a basic understanding of Spanish. Mm-hmm. Now, he has a girlfriend, right? And I know some of you guys got on me in the comments. You said, what the hell is a sentimental partner? Forgive me, I was translating. A sentimental partner obviously is a girlfriend. Now, why wasn't his girlfriend helping him with all this? Why wasn't he with a lawyer? All these questions. This guy here, first of all, he bought a residence in Las Palmas. If you know Barranquilla, Las Palmas is not the greatest neighborhood. It's not a safe neighborhood. So what the hell was he doing buying a property in Las Palmas? And second of all,
All right, guys, we're going to take a few moments out and we're going to discuss this scenario ourselves. First thing is, he's absolutely correct. The language barrier was a problem, but we talk about in our scenario, how we're going to talk about 5 P's of relocating to another country. 5 P's that we're going to talk about when relocating or doing business or even traveling to another country, not just here but just any country, because we don't want situations like this to occur again. First P is, what's up, Lowe's Crypto King? When you guys get a chance, go subscribe to Crypto King's channel. If you want to learn as much as you can about cryptocurrency and make it an easy way to learn, definitely go check out Lowe's channel.
The second, we got a comment here. He did everything too fast. He was there for just 4 months, and he sure got somebody to translate for him. He's fan of America.
He's a fan of our football team.
Obvio.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, the first thing that we have on our list is, as he was talking about, the partner. Why didn't the girl warn him of a lot of things? Guys, I'm gonna let you know. There are areas in Cali and there are areas that when Andrea and I go to the States to visit you guys, there are areas I'm not taking Andrea. So Southside Chicago, I love you. East Side Detroit, that's my hometown. We ain't going there. Parts of Oakland, certain areas of Atlanta, yes. Ybor City in Tampa, no, we ain't going there. I know that there are certain areas where, as a partner, I would not feel safe with taking her because I don't feel safe going there myself. And there are certain areas here in our city I have never seen because Andrea does not take me there.
I need to mention this, and I'm gonna put this case in our husband's wife. And like in the video say, what his sentimental partner didn't help with that. And here, for example, in our marriage, my job is not just be a wife, is to be, I'm a content and I'm a business manager too. And from my experience, my job is help Andre as much as I can in the financial part, right? What things to do good and right, what things we can do when it comes to taxes and all of that. So that's the part that if you got a girlfriend or boyfriend in the country that you're going to move in, you need to have that advisory, or you need to hire someone, a translator first, and second of all, someone that got the experience as a commercial or financial or consulting before establishing a business. Because for real, you just got the money. Yeah, with money you can buy anything that you want when you talk about material stuff. But when it comes to business, and especially in Colombia, you need to make a studio first, because that we always do. Make a studio first. If we are able to have a business, or like he said, he was in a not good area, has a hair. I did my research in the area, Las Palmas. I'm sorry, it's hot in here. So it was in a good area, and maybe because it was so popular, it was more, the restaurant gonna have more
traffic, more people.
Exactly. But it's the fact that, like the comment that we just saw, it was too fast in 4 months. I mean, for make a business in Colombia, it takes for at least 6 months. The location, the studio, merchandising studio, that we call your marketing studio, if the business is going to work or not, and all the legal
paperwork and registering,
exactly.
and getting everything set up.
If you get a permission over there, Andrew told me that there was another restaurant over there, right? So they got a permission that we call in Spanish uso de suelo in Spanish, that if you got that, you can have your business. But if you don't have the uso de suelo, the permission, you can have any business. You can have all the money that you want, but you can have any business over there. You can establish any business over there. So it was too fast. In 4 months, do everything, and like the guy say, it was stressful. And I told to Andre, he looks stressful. He's looking super stressful and tired to do all that paperwork.
The other thing is that I noticed was in regards to the partner, one of the first P of 5 Ps that you should focus on when it comes to relocating to another country. And first one is the partner. The next thing that the partner didn't do was put him in a position where he wouldn't have to be stressed. He should have a partner. You should have a partner that if you don't know business or policies in a country, for example, we're just going to use us. When it comes to getting the visa, Andrea took care of all that. That would have cost us thousands, but she said, I could do it myself. I got that. Even it wasn't like we couldn't afford it. It was just the fact that I have a partner that has business sense to be able to negotiate, put things together. Exactly. When it came to getting the paperwork right.
Because it's right. It's right. I mean, it's not like Andrea is a baby, it's a kid. It's the fact like he is a foreigner from the States.
Right.
So it's obviously it's taking more time to do all, like the visa, for example. It takes more time, get a translator, the paperwork, the notary, the stamps, it's a lot of work, right? So if you got someone that he is your girlfriend, boyfriend, or your wife or whatever, help you with that, it is so much easier.
The other thing is, even like Ernie said, you know, get your Spanish game up, but your Spanish game may not be a business Spanish game. It may be just for socializing, or you just you're new. So that's the other thing about having a partner that doesn't have stresses on you. When you have somebody that you know that you can trust with, if I need a real estate attorney, I could trust Andrea enough to get the proper real estate attorney for us. And if that person doesn't pan out, Andrea knows other people throughout the city because of her accounting position here in the city. So those are the things that you want to have when it comes to choosing a partner. I understand, fellas and ladies. I know you want to have your fun partner, your partner that can show you where the party is, your partner that can show you where to, you know, where to get things. You know, she can introduce you to other people. I got that. You want those type of partners. But I'm going to give you a second. But when it comes to, if you're getting ready to relocate, your party partner is not the same as your relocation partner.
Yeah.
Can they be the same? Yes. But most of the time, the female or the guy that you party with usually don't have the mindset to be able to direct you in the right locations. I kid you not, between the money that Andrea has saved us as a couple, like I said, it's not about the money, but the time that she saved us. Just little things before we bought a copy machine. And we were like, I'm like, where do I go to get copies of my passport? Andrea knew where to go to do that and take care of that easily. What do I do as far as the visa? What about my ID, the cellular? All the footwork, the queen took care of that. So at the end of the day, my stress level was low. It wasn't like what they do went through. You do not want to have a partner to where you are doing 100% of the footwork when it comes to relocating. Because if that person can do nothing for you except for intimacy and make you laugh, you should think again about having that person in your life.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Imagine his girlfriend grew up in the hood and only knows the hood. Thank you for saying that. How could she know anything other than where she grew up? She couldn't advise about something and she didn't know about it. Thank you for saying that. That's
absolutely
so true.
correct.
That's so true.
Once again, on the partner, he was in the hood buying property in the hood because the person he was with was hood. And so the mistake that he made was that. Go ahead.
The problem is that a lot of girls just see you as a walking ATM. I call the banks. I call the dude that they're doing that. Sorry, the banks. The
walking banks.
Yeah, you're not even a Western Union puppy.
You're the bank, the whole bank.
Jason Brown said always need a better half. Yeah.
Always. You always need a better half. And they're available in these countries. I think the part that probably frustrates me the most with men and women that travel to other countries, whether it be Europe, whether it be to the islands, that they don't allow themselves to pick an equal. I'm going to say that again one more time and don't forget your thought. A lot of mistakes that I see you guys making, you do not pick an equal. You have an education. Why don't you go to this other country and pick somebody with an education?
Yeah.
You have goals. Why don't you pick somebody in another country that has real goals? You want to learn different languages. Why can't you pick another person in the other country that learns or knows a different language? Most guys that I'm finding that come here to Colombia, I have rarely, if ever, other than myself, has found somebody that's equal. Absolutely correct. I would have to say this about Andrea and I. At least 60% of our conversation in our marriage, I noticed this, centers around business and the growth and development of the family. We talk about everything from purchasing real estate to purchasing vehicles. We talk about everything from tax policies to the growth of our online brand. We always are talking about business. If you cannot do that with your partner, them wanting you and helping you with things, then you having a problem.
I haven't reached.
Does Andrea?
No, there's no more Andrea. I'm sorry.
She's the only one. She's got a brother. So let's see what this comment is.
To be honest, a lot of American brothers grew up in the hood, and when they can oversee, they find
Right back to the
back
hood.
to the hood.
That's, once again, we're still on partners. We're not just talking about the partner that you meet, but the partner that you are. That's a good segue. A lot of dudes keep going back to the hoods in other countries, whether it be here in Colombia, whether it be in DR, whether it be in Panama, whether it be in somewhere in Europe. You guys keep going back to the hood because that's all you know, and like attracts like, and you keep gravitating to that. If you're the type of partner coming from America, and I'm gonna say this, if you're a guy or a lady coming from America and you can't enhance that person's life to get them out of the hood because you're still hood, leave that person alone. Get yourself together. Get your mindset together, and then bring somebody on. Some of you guys, you don't make a good partner because you go to the hood not to pull that person up, but to keep that person there. Because just like that brother said, you all hood, and that's all you seem to know.
Okay, read that one.
Okay, what happened to the man is messed up, but there are so many players. So there's so many players involved. Is hard. There's so many involved. Is hard to said if it was a setup or not, because you are living there, and people get killed for less. Colombiano living in PA. All right, shout out to PA, Colombiano, Pennsylvania. And you're absolutely correct. It is, and this what makes many of us think it was a setup, PA, is because of as he said in the video, he was beefing with the former owner of the properties. So what he purchased was like a few apartment buildings and a restaurant. From what we've heard in research, that restaurant had been there for quite a while. Mm-hmm. And what he did, he caused, you kicking the old people, the people that have been there, that owning that restaurant for a while, and you're kicking them out to open up a barbecue spot. Now, anybody that lives in Colombia long enough would know this. Colombians they ain't eating no barbecue like that. They'll eat barbecue ribs every blue moon, but you're not going to make too much money, even in the hood, from Colombians eating. Am I correct? Eating barbecue. Colombians don't eat spicy foods. Remember, he said the restaurant was called Spicy Chicken and Fish. Colombians don't eat seasoning like we do. So the palate in Colombia is different. So that goes back to what Andre was saying. Do your research before you move to any country, because just because you think the business succeeded in the United States does not mean it will succeed outside the United States.
See, in the business side, we have a type of a business. It's what was the name? It's
spicy barbecue and spicy barbecue and fish.
In Barranquilla, most of the people, they don't know that. At least that you know English. What is spicy? What is ribs?
Right.
How can I pronounce that? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's ignorant. It's the fact, like those type of restaurants, you always see those in the expensive area, because in the expensive area you can find Mexican, Arabian, Peruvian. I know. Yeah. Peruvian, Italian, all type of food. But if you're gonna put different tastes, new stuff in a regular barrio,
right,
that's not gonna work.
Right, absolutely correct. And then he was in an area where most even American tourists won't come to support his business. That takes you to the number 2 P. First P we talked about was partners, and the second P we're talking about is the places in these locations in another country. Just because it's a great deal, we all know in the States, it's location when it comes to real estate. It may have been a great location in regards to if a Colombian owned that location, yes. But for an American foreigner with very little English and only have been in that area for a few months, that was a dangerous thing to do. I would never go to open up a restaurant or buy hotels in some of the barrios or some of the bad locations in Medellin by myself, knowing very little about Medellin, just because it was a great deal. So the places where you go is just as important as the partner that you have. So you don't want to make that mistake either.
we're talking about security too. And he's saying, yes, my wife saved me thousands of dollars buying real estate investment in DR. That's it.
There you go.
That's what I was saying, Andrew. You need to bring something to the table. Not just your ass and your pretty face.
That's right. That's right.
Carlos said that's correct, because when I eat the spicy, Colombians think that I'm crazy. It's the same
thing.
Right.
Good point, Los.
I'm not spicy. He loves the spicy food. So we're not used to it.
Now I got to stop eating the spicy. The doctor said, no, you can't eat the spicy no more, Dre. You're getting older. No more spicy. Leave the salt alone.
Hello, Neil. Is that correct?
Neil. Yeah, Neil.
Okay.
Okay, Neil.
To you.
All right, brother. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. And what we're talking about is the gentleman that passed on this past weekend here in Medellin, and how no matter what country you go to, you guys don't want to make the mistake of getting caught up. So we got 5 P's we're talking about. First P is make sure you got the right partner. Second P is make sure that the first P is partner, meaning that you're the right partner for somebody in the new country and that you're choosing the right partner. I'm telling you guys, like I said, you guys, there's a time for pay for play. We got you. We understand that some of you guys are coming down here for the first time and you just want to go out there and party, have fun. But we're talking to you guys that when you get to the point you want to get serious about, hey, I really like that country I went to. I really like that island in DR that I went to, or to Trinidad, wherever you went to, and it's time to be serious. It's time for you to be serious about the person who you choose.
Exactly. And that's why I mentioned this, guys. If you're a professional guy, if you got business in the state, or you are a hard work person, don't find a woman who doesn't bring anything to the table.
That's a good point. If you're a hard working,
don't do that. I mean, for real. And I'm not going to do. And what I'm trying to do is not shame Colombian women, but it's the fact, like, I know there's some pretty beautiful Colombian women on all the website and Instagram or any social media, right? And I got it, right? But it's the fact, like, in this case, you need someone that is the same level like you. If you're a professional, find someone professional. She got experience. She's a lawyer, a doctor. She knows how to run the business. She knows how to compliment to you. That's the fact. But if you're not bringing something to the table, just the intimacy part, like you mentioned.
Yeah. Sometimes people start a business and then they adjust, depends on the outcome. But for what I saw on the video, gave the money without having to pay. Absolutely correct.
What is it?
He gave the money in the video. He gave the guy the money, even though him and the guy were beefing back and forth. Still didn't have the paperwork. Just like you were saying, making sure that, even think about it. Even though the guy that prior owned the building had the paperwork to open up a restaurant, like Andre was talking about, that doesn't mean that Timothy had went on ahead and filed to get the paperwork to open up a restaurant. But Timothy's girlfriend may not have known to tell Timothy, hey, you can't just, babe, I understand you want to have this restaurant, but you have to get permission. You got to get a permit to have a restaurant open in Colombia.
Oh, here is like, I'm going to say in Spanish because I don't know in English. I'm sorry. But here you need to change the name. You need to have a root. Like Andres had right now is the taxes single form. If you live in Colombia or you're independent or in a business too, especially when you own a business like Timothy, right? Cámara de Comercio. It's so many stuff to have in your own name before establish a business.
So yeah, definitely. So let's go back to the video, a little bit of the video, and let you guys check out a little bit more. Let's go back.
Oh, it's hard.
And let's get started.
He's dealing directly with the owner. He speaks no Spanish or a little bit of Spanish, and he dropped 680 million pesos in Colombia, which makes him a target automatically. You're going to stand out in Las Palmas, dropping close to 250,000 on a property in the hood. So here he is at the notary. He's about to say something really key. Let's watch.
At the notary office. Jorge just arrived. And we're about to do this. Jorge. So I'm recording everything for my safety.
For my safety, he said, recording everything for my safety. You know, in normal circumstances, he would say, I'm going to record everything for evidence, just so that it's not my word against your word. But he said, I'm going to record everything for my safety.
So we're about to go into the office. He wash his hands. The seller has been an asshole in the process. So, very nervous, very nervous. Stay tuned.
So this is basically before he got murdered. You know, the owner was an asshole, but hey, a lot of guys are assholes. It doesn't mean that they're going to go as far as killing somebody. But his instincts were talking to him. His instincts were telling him something. And unfortunately, his instincts were right. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Oh, we got a
And
lot of
okay,
comments
cool.
here.
All right. Let me let you go through the comments.
Second.
We got 27 people in the live stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not had a chance to subscribe to.
Thank you, Derek. Yeah, I know. I love you too. Thank you so much. How long have you been in Cali? Andrew, for around 2 years.
Oh no, about.
But here, established here.
Established living 2 years, coming back and forth like almost three and a half years. Oh yeah, about 2.5 years.
If you work with the bad chicas, Andrew doesn't shake your hand.
Nope. I'll tell you the story about that, guys. Give me a second. Okay, I was telling one of the travel groups earlier that I keep messing that up.
You're not receiving air? The comment on Facebook, Medellin Expat. Who was that?
Oh yeah, Medellin Expat. Okay, here we go. Earlier today we were talking about this, and I made a statement earlier that in regards to, I'm putting my mic back on, guys. So I made a comment earlier in regards to the women are so much on a hustle down here. Not all women, 98% of women ain't on the hustle. But what I said, when you guys walk up to me, I only shake hands with the business partner. And the woman is the business partner. You're nothing but the money. I'll give you a dap. But some of you guys, you know that you're dealing with a woman that's hustling you, and you still have the audacity to try to bring the woman in front of me and Andrea. And we know, we live here, so we know what hustle she on. So I'll dap you. I'm shaking the business person's hands because she on business. She hustling you, and you don't even know it. And she may be having to hustle on you for a couple years, and you still don't even know it. You actually think this person give a damn. But let your proceeds dry up and see what that person will do for you. Andre, bring hers to the table. But do you guys, or are you with somebody, do they bring proceeds to the table? If anything ever happens to you, your bank account gets locked up for 24 hours, can that person say, hey, babe, don't worry about it. I'm sponsoring dinner tonight.
Exactly.
If they can't do that, I'm shaking that person's hand because they hustling you, and I'm just giving you a dap.
That's so true.
All right.
If she ain't working in the school, she's a no.
She's a no-no.
That's true.
But let's talk about in school. Remember the
chick?
The chick on some guy in one of the travel groups put in a message, and he asked the question. He said, "Listen, I've been sending 2 million pesos, which is like $600 a month.
It doesn't work.
Almost $700 a month to Colombia every month. She doesn't work. She goes to school. No proof of that. I've heard that a million times. So what ends up happening is this guy's been sending money, and the only reason he asked the question in the group because she said to him, "I need more money," because mom and dad has already asked her, "Where's this money coming from?" Well, I got a fool in the States that I never met, and he's sending me $600, $700 a month.
Just to be cute.
Well, if that fool is willing to send you 600, Let's see if he's willing to send you 8 to 1,000. Western Union poppies. And what was the statistic that you shared with me earlier, that Colombia is considered the #1 country in the world for sugar daddies? #1 country.
I was
Facts.
talking with Andre the other day about the Western Union poppy, and yeah, you got me. And I said, yeah, babe, most of the women, they do the Western Union poppy because they don't have a savings account. You got a savings account in Colombia. To open a savings account, you need to have a work contract, or job contract, or be independent. You got an economy activity in Colombia with an income, right?
Oh, it is freezing off and on a little bit.
Yeah, and to have a savings account, but she doesn't have any contract. She's not working. She's not. She doesn't have any economy activity. Or work as an independent person. She doesn't have anything. That's what they use the Western Union poppy.
Okay. Now, and I didn't even know that. I didn't even think about that. That when you see a woman ask you to send money through Western Union, it's because she doesn't have a bank account, because she doesn't have any income. She doesn't have a job. She's not a college student like she's saying she is. Mm-hmm. She has nothing that allows her, because in Colombia, I learned this through me. If you have no proof of making money, you can't technically open up a bank account unless you go through like international banks like BBVA, what's the other one? Citibank, things like that, international. But regular Colombian banks, you have to prove that you're bringing in income.
Yeah.
That's why when the women ask you guys send the money through Western Union, because she has no income to open up a regular bank to where you can just do a regular app transfer.
Exactly. That's the point. You got that? Okay, Renee said, being a businessman myself, I doing a proper
let me see, reconnaissance, like looking around, making sure that everything's okay.
What a hard word.
Yeah.
So Alex is the key. Why not leave the spot before you buy?
True.
Surround yourself with the right team and partner. You know, guys, in the business side, if you're gonna have a business in Colombia, it's better to rent it, not to buy. Like Dennis, she rent. She paying the rent. She doesn't own the business. She paid the rent because you never know. And that's the part with Timothy. Marshawn said, I noticed that Andrew never shook my hand.
You stupid.
Okay, this for Andrea. Corruptos en los bancos, por el dinero, no por una cadena. Yeah, the same thing that he said that it's this corruption in the banks. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Colombia is a corrupt country. It's true. That's something that I won't lie about my country. And yeah, and about the robbery, I talked to Andre. That wasn't because his gold chain. It's because it was a setup.
Right.
And there was some witnesses that say the two guys in the bike who killed him didn't struggle to rob him. It just like started shooting. So it was a setup.
Yeah. And that's why we made that. And that's why we made that statement, because Andrea, right before we came on, she just came across that news of some of the eyewitnesses. One lady, she said she was sitting right there on her porch when it all happened. So she saw it and she said there was no struggle, there was no fight. She said it was a red motorcycle, red bike, and the guys pulled up and they started shooting at the guy, and that's what ended up happening to him.
Is it recording and putting it on YouTube? Yes,
that's what it's doing right now for us. So yeah. Did he record? Oh, there we go. Ernest is saying go back. He got another one.
Okay.
Did he record it and put it on? Think about it. He didn't get a chance. That was what we just saw was his last recording before he died.
Never responds from this woman. She's asking you for money. Just ask yourself, what would she do if you wasn't in her life?
Yeah.
We should figure it out without you.
That's the funny part. That's another thing that I noticed that guys come down to Colombia do. They come down with a cape on their back. Instead of just coming down and relocating to take your life to the next level, sometimes dudes come down with a cape on their unpack all their clothing and unpack a cape and say, hey, my money can rescue so many people, so I have to have this, I have to be with this person to rescue them. That's not true. This country has been running for thousands of years before you came along. These people have been living, eating, breathing, having families, and it's going to continue on while you're here and long after you're gone. You are not saving Colombia or Colombian woman. Get that out your mind. I know in the States, you can't feel like you're a hero because your money is just like everybody else's. And so when you come to Colombia, because your money stretches so much further as an American citizen, you feel like you're rescuing the world and making yourself feel puffed up. No, guys, no, do not come here on a rescue mission. Like I always say, please don't feed the animals. Please don't feed the animals.
Okay, we got an interesting comment right here. Jaime say, what a business for you guys. What business for you guys is more
profitable? Profitable.
Thank you.
In Colombia. To me, food is profitable.
Food, alcohol, liquor, moteles, the place that you're going to have intimacy.
Yeah, motels, hotels. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Airbnbs are very profitable here in Colombia as well. But me personally, Andre and I love crossing borders. So we like to travel. So we don't want a brick and mortar business. We love all our business being online. We could close a laptop, take it with us, and open up our business no matter what country we're in. That's why it's so easy for us to go to DR and still do business, to go to Europe and do business, go to Mexico and do business.
And they say 700 more hell.
I know, right?
Okay. But some say, I think the Western Union thing doesn't apply to all cases. True. I have people I've known forever who I send money and they have degrees in jobs, right? And they're not asking, is my choice? Yeah, that's a different case.
Absolutely correct. Case.
I mean, that is outside of the conversation.
It took your girl a hot minute to even ask me for any money, and we were in a relationship. So and she like, girl, why don't you just ask for it? No, that's
I feel ashamed, like I feel like embarrassed. I remember that.
Yeah,
really, even I say I love you to you. It took me months to say, Andre, I love you. But I know that some women too, you guys, I love you, Papi, 1 week later.
That's true. So yeah, you're absolutely correct. Not everybody that uses or take advantage of Western Union is absolutely the same. I remember, I think Andre and I did Western Union one time. It
was one or twice.
And it was like, I forgot what it was like something was going on with her bank and my bank. And I was at that stage of trying to find the right transfer app to transfer from bank to bank. And so when you first move it to another location, that go, once again, you're on learner mode. And so I'm trying to learn what to do. And I was like, well, forget it. I go to Western. Dude, she felt bad for going to Western Union. I'm in the States feeling bad for, and it's money for me. That's the funny part. We were buying the furniture. And I'm still feeling bad, like, man, I'm not. Oh, just like Western Union poppy-ish. And
you feel dirty.
I did. I want to take a shower and watch. Oh my God, it felt so bad, like ants crawling up me. Like, why am I in? It was like I'm ducking. Like, I want to send this money to Colombia. That's how I felt. So.
Oh yeah.
And then Andre said she felt the same way when she was picking it up. Like, so you one of those women.
Still, with Andre, we were doing some business out there. They look at me like, "Who are you?" I say, "His wife."
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Did I show you the certificate or something?
Yeah. So, so now it's nothing. We finally found the right app. Shout out to Remitly. They're not responsible. We're going to give them a plug anyway. If you guys plan on sending money to a bank account down here, whether it be your own bank account or to a bank account of somebody that has a bank account here, that app Remitly. Worth its weight in gold, or Zoom, and Zoom is part of PayPal. Worth its weight in gold of transferring money within minutes.
Okay, there's I thought Ghana was the sugar daddy capital in the world. Now Colombia is one of the most important.
Yeah,
That is so
it's
sad.
actually yeah. Ghana may be one of them, but Colombia is yeah.
Number two, in New York, you should see the lines of Western Union and Cabo Express.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it does happen. It is real.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, like they say in Colombia, this man gave papaya.
He
Maybe his family can get to the U.S. embassy to investigate. That's right,
That's
because
what we're thinking.
he was a foreigner, so they obviously going to investigate, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to take care about his business and the location that he got in Barranquilla and his girlfriend too. That's the part of where is his girlfriend?
Nobody's heard from her.
Hmm.
We saw one video with her crying over his body, but that was it. No.
You can add that too.
Okay.
Here it happens a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Like you pay for someone to kill your partner just for the money or for.
I mean, it happens in the States too.
Yeah, here it happens.
Western
Western Union. Okay, read that.
Western Union is just convenient. Even here in the States, I'd rather use Western Union than to send money directly to the bank account. And you can send money to bank accounts through Western Union also. Absolutely correct. But when we're doing state to state, it doesn't feel like it has that stigma like it does here in Colombia, because in Colombia, like the one gentleman was saying, he's been knowing people for years, and you could he send money through Western Union is no problem. 98% of people that get money here in Colombia or any country that receive Western Union, there's no problem, just regular transactions. But it's the women and men that use Western Union and turn people into Western Union poppies. They are the ones that have the fame. It causes individuals to feel dirty when it comes to using Western Union in South America sometimes.
And then say online business and multiple streams of income is the way to go.
Absolutely correct.
Where is your office? Yeah,
that's exactly what we do.
We feel blessed that we can work from home and not going to our office.
We probably feel more blessed in 2020 than in most situations, because in 2020 so many people lost their jobs. Their brick and mortar, get up in the morning, go to work jobs, especially in retail, especially in hospitality. And we feel blessed that because we have our own online businesses that we weren't impacted, because if we would have owned a restaurant, it would have hurt us in 2020. If we would have owned a club, it would have hurt us in 2020.
Having a restaurant and the food business,
even massage therapy, anything, it would have just hurt us to have a business. So
no, it's stressful as hell. I know. No. Okay, what is ISP? What is that?
ISP provider do you use in
Colombia? Not
okay,
Colombia.
you spell Colombia. So
Colombia.
Brother, don't do that.
Double O.
You trying to get the world. You trying to get everybody killed. Yeah, you want to spell that with an O, not a U. Colombia is in, I think, South Carolina. So but what is ISP? Let me know what ISP is. What you mean by ISP? I don't know what the ISP provider is.
What's that?
Let me know. We'll answer that question for you, Derek.
Remember the song from E40, the Captain Saber.
E40, one of my number one favorites of all time.
Any technology over.
That's like silicone. No, actually, they don't have that in Colombia. Silicon Valley, futuristic type of Google location. But don't get me wrong, technology here in Colombia is growing. There's a lot of opportunity for guys that are coders. Anything that has to do with online, anything. If you're a day trader, or if you like Los, cryptocurrency, all these things that you can do online. There are guys that have jobs in the States, have talked to their jobs and say, can I do my job remotely? And could I do it in any location? There's a couple of brothers from the States, a couple of blocks from here, from New York. They work insurance online, and their company there's a guy that lives around the corner. He's a retired military. Shout out to you military guys and ex-military. His company allowed him to move here to Cali just about a month ago to relocate. And so he's getting himself settled So even if you work online for a company, not even for yourself, opportunity is out there.
Okay, so you don't need an account to send money through bank. Is it Bank Colombia? Is Bank Colombia the bank that we have here?
You can use Zoom. Yeah, you can use Zoom.
That is where I use with Zoom to send to La Cumbre Valle. Cumbre Valle is a town here, a couple hours from Cali. And maybe the girlfriend is in jail.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe the girlfriend is in jail, or at least being held for investigation.
Yeah, because the first time they're going to investigate, especially United States citizen, is investigate the people around, analyze the videos and all of that, of course. For the family is like, we call it in Spanish, we say in Colombia, like, put your pants on and decide to investigate what's going to happen with my brother, with my son, with my dad. So what happened in Colombia and the bad image that we have.
Also, let's go right here for a second, babe.
What?
I prefer money grab. They don't have to be money. I don't think they have any money grabs here in Colombia. I like money grab when I'm in the States. It's like Western Union. Yeah, it's like Western Union, but it's another version. It's very well known in the States, but I don't think they have any down here. The other term that we talked about, guys, here in Colombia is don't give papaya. Papaya is when you hear people say that in Colombia, realize papaya is a fruit like apple. And I'll tell you what I mean. It doesn't look anything like apple.
Papaya, we got a papaya over there.
Let's grab that papaya real quick. I'm going to grab the papaya, let you guys know what we're talking about while you go into the more comments.
And we use the term papaya to everything. Like a girl, oh, you give me papaya, I will eat that papaya. I was saying in Spanish, yeah. You serve the papaya, we eat the papaya.
Yeah. All right. Bring this back up. The mic. Put it back on. I know, right?
This is a papaya.
That's a papaya. Nice size, big. Now, a papaya is the fruit that once you, just like an apple, as soon as you bite it or if you cut it open, you got to eat it for the most part. It will within a few hours, it'll start getting softer and softer, and it'll go bad if you don't go ahead and eat it, or at least if you eat half, wrap it up. But for the most part, that's what they mean by don't give papaya. In other words, don't open yourself up to a situation that they gotta get you now. With the papaya, you gotta eat it when you open it up. Like she said, they even say that with women. Like, if she willing to give you the sex, if she willing to give you papaya, go ahead and take it. Same thing when it comes to business. Don't give papaya. Don't open yourself up to where they gotta get you now. Like a papaya, you have to eat it. You gotta eat it now, and don't give papaya. That's what it means.
D is here. Hello, D. I don't know who you are right now in Cali with Medellin.
I need to talk to D.
Or translator in the wedding.
Yeah. D was there at the wedding, so she was. Yeah. I need to talk to D anyway because we gotta do a stream with D coming up. So are you back home? We miss you, by the way.
Zoom, remind me.
Zoom.
To send to Bank.
Oh, Remitly. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, she's saying that the term about no den papaya. Even in Colombia, we say no den papaya.
Yeah. And Andrea's always on me about that. You know, how I carry my book bag, how I certain jewelry. I don't wear jewelry, but like I have a watch collection. I have expensive watch collection, cell phones. And she showed me some videos of, guys getting in nice areas.
Just testing.
Sitting there texting, two guys on a motorcycle just come snatch the phone. And so Andrea's always on me. Like, Andre, you just sitting outside with your phone out, just like, she's like, come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah.
And we live in a really nice area. And so what she's telling me is people will ride from the bad areas out to these nice areas and just circle around looking for people like me sitting around with their cell phones. So
giving papaya, dando papaya.
And once again, 90% of Colombia is safe, nice, fun, the nicest people that you ever want to meet. It's just like the United States. Not everybody in St. Louis is bad. Chicago is a wonderful city. Shout out to the Taste of Chicago. Detroit, Motown history. Philly, you got so much history in Philly. And at the same time, we do realize that that small percentage of people that do wrong get more television footage. So what ends up happening, people start believing that hype more than they believe the rest of us that just live regular lives. And so it here is in Colombia. There's a lot of people driving expensive cars, like just like in the States. You have instead of Walmart, you got Exodos, the same thing. Instead of Sam's Club, they got Price Mart. It has the exact same products, literally. You have, instead of IKEA or Lowe's, they've got Home Center, the exact same products, nothing different. So if you think that you're going to come to Colombia and miss something, you're not. Amazon delivers here to Colombia just like it delivers in the States.
Sorry? Jason Brown saying, now we know that you two are romantic.
Oh, extremely romantic.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. We were talking about that the other day. We couldn't be with somebody that wasn't.
Not like that, no touching.
Oh, no touchy feeling, no romance, no nothing. Like, no, we couldn't do that. No
like
kissing,
dry,
no.
like a rock. Okay.
Yeah, dry.
You
Yeah.
got going to San Andres. I know. I want to go to San Andres for real.
Wow.
Tailor my dreams.
All right, Russ in the building. When you guys get a
This is
chance,
right.
if you have not subscribed to the Godfather of all this travel that you see brothers are doing,
Yeah.
the prototype, the man that laid the foundation for many of us to do it the right way. He did not create a YouTube channel just to create one. He actually created a channel, and he talks about how to do it the right way, especially in the Dominican Republic. You definitely want to make sure you subscribe to Tailor Made Dreams, because without him, there would not be any Love Crossing Borders. There wouldn't be any Ace Live the way that it is. Ace springboarded off of him. Dudes like O'Shea, other guys, a lot of channels, Marwa, a lot of channels just are springboards off of what Russ has done. So shout out to Russ being here tonight. And we're going to go on to the next P while you guys do in the comments. So we already talked about make sure that you got the right partner. We already talked about make sure you go to the right places. Guys, I'm telling you, keep your tail out the barrios. I don't know why you guys want to stay in broke places. In the hood.
Barrio is neighborhood.
Yeah. So yeah, keep your butt out the hood. But she's so beautiful. I don't care.
I don't care.
This beauty. I got a secret for you guys and ladies. There are beautiful people in these countries that don't live in bad areas. I know, right? That's just mind blowing, right? You do not have to go to bad areas to meet good people. There are beautiful people in all around Colombia and all around DR that do not live in poverty. Help people in poverty. Like we donate food, we donate monies to impoverished area. We thank God that He put us in a position
hospitals in some towns.
Yes, we
outside
do.
of Cali.
Yes, we do. We donate a lot of money, but that doesn't mean that we're going to hang out over there. That's not happening. So make sure you got the places. So we talked about people. Make sure that you got the right people on your team. If you're going to do business here, like one thing I like about Tailor Made Dreams, he assists you with understanding some of the legal things that you need to do if you want to plan on living or relocating to DR. He helps you out in regards to, hey, I have an attorney, or I know this person, I know that person. A lot of guys don't have that. So so make sure that you have the right team of people around you as well. Go ahead.
Okay, the thing I can say about Thailand is super safe. The local cops don't play no games. The cops make sure that the tourists are protected, and the locals, like the business. So they also make sure that it's safe.
That's
cool.
good.
That's really good. The mystery is looking quite beautiful. Oh, thank you, the mister. Thank you. I'm really really excited about the trip to DR.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Taylor, that's gonna.
I don't even go to the barrio.
And I'm from, you're from the barrio. I'm from the barrio too.
D say I don't even hang out in the barrio. Oh man, that is funny. That's funny. But you're right. You're right. D is our girl here.
If you need a translator,
if you need a translator, if you need a tour,
she is the perfect one.
oh, she's really good, really good. She was raised in Houston, and she's part Cali, part U.S. So you talk about somebody that's full fluent and can open up doors, even if you're coming down for medical reasons, and you need somebody to make sure that you got the right Uber drivers, or if you got the right doctor for your business, or if you need if you're getting cosmetic surgery. D has a lot of connections, so definitely, guys. D, do me a favor, put your IG up so we'll know to let people know what IG to look for you on, if you're still doing business.
Okay. Life Joy Adventure. Hello from UK.
UK in the building.
So much.
Oh yeah. We appreciate that.
How are you guys doing with all this pandemic?
Yeah, how is UK doing?
We're gonna be locked down next week, so
yeah, we're back on curfew. I'm
sorry for the guys that coming to Bogota. We gotta be protesting next week about the tax reform that is going to kill all Colombians. So we're protesting about that. So it's gonna be a hard week for the country next week. So
so
we're gonna be locked down next week.
And what that is not quarantine, more curfew. So you got to be in the house like in some areas of Colombia at 6 o'clock, some areas at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, in Bogota started the lockdown, the curfew at 8 p.m. all days. 4 days working, 3 days lockdown in Bogota. Okay, there is what I want to say is what internet provider.
Oh, like Claro. Claro.
Mobile. Claro, Movistar, you got Tigo. It's so many. Oh yeah, look, Dice, all of them.
Okay, cool.
Movistar, Tigo, Claro, ETV, all of them.
Oh yeah, go ahead, D. Good looking out.
Yeah. For a few seconds. Okay.
What the hell? Back to curfew.
They stopped wearing masks.
We haven't stopped. We haven't stopped curfews.
No one was.
Wow.
Here, if you don't wear a mask, you're gonna have a ticket for almost 1 million.
Yeah.
And they're going
like
to report you to your credit line to not be a good citizen.
Yeah. They're
going to through your credit line in Colombia. If you don't wear a mask, and you get a ticket. I didn't know that. I just found out about that.
Wow.
If you're not wearing a mask.
Well, in our area, we're everybody around here in our area usually wears a mask. But if you go to the hood,
nobody wears a mask. No, I mean for real. They playing a pool, they're drinking beer, they
outside,
just, nothing happened.
10, 11 o'clock.
About hood Cali.
Yeah.
But here, everybody wears your mask. I
mean, yeah.
No.
All right. Okay. Here's the magic question. How is Andre's Spanish coming along? Woo! After being here 3 years. Bad. It's time. I've already decided for me to get a tutor. I'm going to go ahead and get a tutor. So we've already talked about that. So I'm going to be either reaching out to my man Domain with Let's Talk Spanish, because he's one of my dudes. He used to live here in Cali, American brother, and he's a really good tutor. But it's time. It really is time, because not only to communicate and hang out with family and things like that, but there are some in the States. I did a lot of volunteer work in politics. And so I want to get back in volunteer work and working with the communities. And in order to open up those doors, I really need to be fluent in Spanish, as well as, driver's license and things like that. So.
Yes, sir. We are slowly up and up. I hope so. And I hope we're too. But here in Colombia, the cases are getting high. And I don't know. I hope that the government don't shut down the country again, because we're doing really bad with the COVID.
And what it is that we're so close to Brazil. You know, exactly. Brazil is like one of the worst places in the world for COVID right now.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So the good thing about we're discussing with Andre, like for some case, he needs to go back to the States and he needs to come back to Colombia just in case that shut down the country again. He got the reason, he got the visa and so that to come back here. But if you don't have that just for tourists here, oh no.
What's the cell dealer?
Cellular ID. Okay. I go into.
See, I know
You
what a
don't even know
cellular
what
is.
it's supposed to-
I know what a
I was-
cellular is, but I never talk like I assume that you guys know what a cellular is. So that's
cellular,
what
your ID. That
your
was called
ID.
in Spanish in Colombia. So,
In Colombia, you don't have a social security card either.
Mhm.
Your cellular has your
Cellular.
number as well as is your ID.
exactly. And yeah, I mean, we're doing really bad with the COVID. And in Cartagena, this past this weekend in Centro, it was normal. Nobody wear a mask, party all the time, chivas all the time. They think that the COVID don't exist.
Wait a minute, I didn't know that.
What?
I'll be in a second. The real question, Andre, Spanish.
Okay.
I didn't know you gave Spanish lessons, D. We need to talk.
Yeah.
I did not know that. We need to talk. We need to set up. Yeah, it'll be easier with D. Okay, cool. I did not know that.
I was born in Cali, Colombia, but after being in US for more than 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
what has stopped me from going back is the insecurity. Hopefully, be there in June for a dentist appointment.
A lot of people are coming here to Colombia, especially Cali, for cosmetic and especially dental, getting their veneers done. We've got ours done. And so we have videos there for you guys to see if you want to see how we got our veneers done. We have a video that talks about, get your teeth done like Rick Ross. And so it was no problem.
When he's talking about the insecurity in Colombia, I'm not going to be disagree with you because that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. We got insecurity in all the cities. It's so true, but that is the term, don't give papaya. I always say that is my advice being a Colombian person, to foreigners, don't give papaya in Colombia. Don't think like you walking with your iPhone 20. I don't know what is the new iPhone. I don't even know. But it's the fact like don't give papaya with iPhone, with gold chains, with money, cash, with all your cars. Don't give papaya for real. And not just in Colombia, it's all Latin America.
Yeah. Okay, good luck with the tutor. Yeah, I'm going to be reaching out to you, D. Because I definitely need some help. D's got a couple up here.
Yeah, I was born in Buenaventura and I grew up in Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah, Texas girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys are looking for somebody that can do it all as far as help your transition to the country a lot easier, D is definitely one of the people. If you're just visiting Cali, Colombia, she's one of the people. And she's very serious. No hitting on D. She got to do. So get that out your mind. A lot of guys see D and they be like, oh, my God, she's blah, blah, blah.
I have a translator and tour guide also in Spanish lesson. I will be there after the lockdown. Your lockdown is over. Taylor, you can come to Colombia, of course. There's not any problem with that. I mean, right now you can come to Colombia. Just the fact like the last 2 weekends we have been locked down or curfew because the cases. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
So, but that's it. I think that we hope that this is over the next weekend, but you can come to Colombia with no problem. Just the fact that we got curfew start at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. It depends the city that you are. But yeah, there's no problem.
All right. Thank you to channel Learning Spanish.
And I move to Medellin.
Yeah, definitely. So the channel that's really great channel is Let's Talk Spanish. Really great guy. Used to live here, still lives in Colombia, and cool dude.
With the Hannah, lo we only. What I gotta do? I have a special someone. Yeah, she gotta do. Don't try to.
Man, y'all knew, man. Hey, I knew somebody was gonna come along and scoop D up. If I knew, love is always, she's a good woman. Love is always waiting for good people.
What's up, Dre and Andra?
What's up, Isaac?
Speaking English with Dre. Only speak Spanish. This is how we learn.
I kid you not. I spend so much money with so much time. Think about her other YouTube channel, and I spend so much time with her family and being around, hearing Latin dialect and Spanish dialect, and then we watch so many telenovelas.
Yeah.
So many telenovelas that I get
trying
up.
to get his ear, because that's the way that I learned. Trying to used to it. Used to it. I had to go to US on Wednesday, and I'll be there for 4 weeks.
When you said that to me before, man, I was thinking the same thing when I got to go back at the end of the month, man. I'm thinking like, man, well, actually next month. And I'm thinking like, man, I do not feel like going back to the States.
Okay.
But we got family reunion, so it's good to see family.
Sometimes I'll bring my family to Cartagena too for the culture.
Your family will love there's a lot of history in Cartagena.
Oh, Cartagena, your favorite city.
When he get there, have you been to Cartagena? Let us know.
Yeah. If you have been, Mr. Alexander, if you have been in Cartagena, let us know, because there's another advice when you are in Cartagena.
Do you want to give it?
My advice is no thank you to everything, to the massage, to the those how do you say seafood they offer in the beach. I see that they
what side of the beach did he take his family, like where we went to? What side was that?
We were in Playa Tranquila, or quiet beach, in Isla Barú
Okay,
Island.
say that again.
Playa Tranquila.
All right, so remember that. Watch this video again. Remember, that's the beach that you want to go to. There's another beach that's all on the other side that we went to the first part.
It's the same beach, but you walk more to the camp area. Right?
You would not get any peace, because every time somebody's trying to sell you something every 30 seconds on that other side. But the one that we went to that Andre just mentioned, the quiet beach.
Black. So you look, so it's you, for example, you're like Andre, we going to Cartagena, they always call him gringo.
Because they can tell, even though you're black, they can tell you're not from here.
Okay.
They can see your features are not Colombian African features. They still have strong African features here in Colombia. You can tell that Afro-Americans are a blend race. You can tell that we got, if you do ancestry.com on us, or ancestry 123 on us, you definitely gonna see in our DNA some of everybody. They could tell that I'm not from here, and a lot of people are like that. Hey, Debbie.
Say, you two are awesome, especially love the itinerary of the places that you are visiting.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
I would say born in La Línea, what?
Ghana.
Guinea Equatorial. Only country speak Spanish in Africa. I grew up in Spain 10 years and lived in Miami 8 years, New York 4 years, and now in San Diego, California.
San Diego.
Wow, you can live in different places. That's cool.
Yeah, it has nice locations too. I got a tour guide for Cartagena. Cool. That's good. Oh, we're talking about D. Yeah. So if you want to go to Cartagena and you want to, D, you need to post your make sure that you post your Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, because D's got connections all over, because she travels just like we do, even more.
I want my family to connect to the Afro-Colombian cousins.
Oh wow, that's what's up. I met a few people in the States that got Afro-Colombian cousins in this country.
Not yet, but soon.
Andrea. Oh, have you been to the U.S.? Yeah, we're trying to get all that set up right now. The only thing that's held us up.
What?
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No, because you know that some stuff of our business we keep it on private.
Okay, I didn't tell. I'm not telling when. But we got reason. It's policy reasons. It's not us that's holding everything us up. So.
I might visit Cali. I'll be in Barranquilla from May to September.
Oh man.
Okay, Marshawn.
Come on, Marshawn. You know you come. You family. So you are.
Be careful with the food, okay?
Oh yeah, in Barranquilla.
Oh, we got you. We got sick in Cartagena.
Really man, sick. We got sick.
But for real,
the
we
water.
Were sick.
Yes, that's the other tip. Going to Cartagena.
Don't drink the damn water.
The bottled water is your friend. Now, some people have never had a problem with Cartagena. And our other trips to Cartagena, we didn't have a problem. But this time, we got home. The whole family was sick. We were sick.
The whole family was sick.
Oh my goodness.
We were in bed like for 3 days.
Yeah, we had
doctor
had to come do a house call because they do house calls here in Colombia.
Yeah, we're doing so bad back in from Cartagena.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's say. I mean, cousins has in African Americans and Afro Colombians come from the same. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
The same thing here.
That's
You're
true.
going to. I hope that this year we're gonna have Petronio Alvarez, the Black Festival, the most important Pacific Black Festival in Colombia is Petronio Alvarez, and we hope that we can celebrate Petronio this year in August.
Over
you
300,000 people come for this Black Festival from all over the world.
Most of the Black people from different regions of Colombia. Obviously, we celebrate in Cali, dressing like Africans because that's your
heritage, ancestors.
Yeah, exactly, that's true.
All right, guys. All right, we're going to wrap this live stream up. We actually didn't get a chance to, well, we could go through the rest of them. First, was partnerships. Second one is places. Make sure you go to the right places. Stop going to poor places, unless you're going to just going out there to help people. Next thing is people. Make sure you have the right people in your circle. The next thing is prices. Do not get gringo price. That's a benefit of having somebody with you. If Timothy would have had somebody with them, whether it be the right real estate attorney or right partner, his girl knew something about business, he wouldn't have been getting gringo priced into buying property in that location. There are certain areas of Detroit I would not tell somebody to spend $200,000. Well, Andre, they said they're going to sell me this whole block in Detroit. Brother, they may sell you these all 10 houses, but this neighborhood is not where you want to buy 10 houses. That's being gringoed. And you want to make sure that you do not put yourself in a position to where you get gringoed. When we got this apartment, I knew to do one thing: shut up and let Andrea talk. Because if my English, right, if my
no, for real, for real. And it pissed me off all the time. And it's really sad to say, Andrea, babe, do not talk. Let me talk. Because just people see, oh, he's gringo, he got a lot of money. That is something. Yeah.
Yep. And so you want to make sure that you put yourself in a position where you are not gringo.
Yeah, you need a what? If you got both vaccine, you still need a COVID test.
Yes, you do.
Need a COVID test.
Yes, you do. All up in here.
Yeah.
And there's a COVID testing place right down the street as well. Yeah. So
a lab close to our home.
A few labs.
I think they're sold the brothers. Yeah.
They sold the brother Swampland. And they set him up with no paperwork, and they knew it was no paperwork, and all they had to do was, as a foreigner, kill him off and keep the $200,000. Just think about it. He gave them $200,000, and from the way that he was talking, the way that he was talking in the video, he was still trying to get everything together in regards to the paperwork. He said, we're going back and forth. He said, I trusted him because I gave him $200,000. He said, I gave him all my money. And come to find out that if you haven't done the proper paperwork, you know, those of us that have bought property in the States, we know there's a closing day where you sit down and the money is in escrow and you sit down and you do all the paperwork, and then you get the keys, they get the money out of escrow, and you good. So for him to do it like he did, he only got sold swampland, but he got gringo price.
Exactly, that's true. So yeah, you guys, I mean, just if you got a relationship, or you want to find someone in Colombia, or you are in Colombia and trying to find someone here, be sure to be alert. Don't be blind to the beauty. And she's super fine, and she cooked me. We all cook.
I like that how Andrea said. She said just because she fine and she cooked for me, that doesn't mean that she does. Cook. They all cook in Colombia. So
make you breakfast and make you all lovely.
You ain't special. We got these.
Always do that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We got these IG. So guys,
ID on Instagram.
All right. So when you guys get a chance, make sure you write that down. Reach out to our girl D, and she'll give you. Even if you just have questions, reach out to D, and D will be able to help you out, point you in the right direction. And when you come down, she can connect you with the right people. and realize, look out for her, guys, because it's business. Everything is business. So make sure that you guys look out for her because she's good people.
Okay. People living in California, we call ourselves Cali, but no Cali from Colombia. Has 2%.
What's with the U, Derek? Derek.
It's Colombia.
It's Colombia.
No, Colombia.
Man, I'm telling you, dude, that is a big deal here. Big deal.
If you guys feel like Steve Harvey, we don't like Steve Harvey.
Right.
He was trying to mess up the Miss Universe, and then he said, "I'm sorry for Colombia." We're like, "Oh my God, you made one mistake, they 2 mistakes, man. You don't even know how to spell Colombia."
Yeah, they don't like Steve Harvey here in Colombia. So.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. So be alert. Don't be blind by the beauty in Colombia.
Do not be blind by the beauty. Do not
be,
pay it for pretty.
She call you mi amor and papi and
she called me.
Amazing,
She said
blah, blah,
amor.
blah. That's
All right, got California love. That's true. That's true, D. All
no
right.
chapeadora. Yeah, that's true. No chapeadora. No, chapeadora is that's chapeadora in DR.
Oh, okay, cool.
Chapeadora.
All right, guys, we're about to wrap this up because I know that some of you guys got to go to work in the morning. And the last one was policies. Make sure that you know and understand some of the policies, just like we were talking about when it comes to the curfew. If you're coming to Colombia and you thinking that, well, I'm about to have some fun, I'm about to do this, party all night long, and you don't know the policies of the fact that they're locked down at 8 o'clock at night on the weekends, you're in trouble. So make sure when you go to another country that you understand those policies, those type of policies.
Yeah.
So you guys have a great evening. We appreciate you guys being here. We're going to be back here next Sunday. I'm going to once again start doing Friday drink in hand. So we're going to have some fun on Fridays. And this channel is doing great. But we need 5 subscribers. So if you guys know 5 people, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we need only 5 subscribers to reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel.
Okay. The last comment in Colombia, they sell you a White House if you let them. Lots of fun areas. There, thank you for the time.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of white houses here. A lot of houses that are white.
Oh yeah.
No color. Yeah. And I was asking Andre that, like, why are all the houses?
Just going to Southern Cali. Most of the houses are white.
Are white.
And you know the craziest part, the people that live in those houses are black. They got white car and white house. That's true. No, for real.
Andre told me that. I remember that.
It's true.
Oh wow, great guys. Where are they? We made it to 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers.
All right. Thank you very much. So we're officially at 1,000 subscribers on one channel. That means that this channel is on its way really soon to be monetized. And so we have 100,000 on the other channel. So that means that we're going to be super busy.
No, thank you so much, you guys. You know
we appreciate that.
We're here for listening to you guys and your stories and everything. If you want to DM to us about any situation, because we're receiving that. What do I think about that? What do I think about this? What should I do about this? Is she true? Is she not? Is she fake? And all of that.
Yes, you can reach out to us on Love Crossing Borders. Love Crossing Borders TV on IG, or Love Crossing Borders. I think it's just Love Crossing Borders on IG. And so, hey, we're getting back into Love Crossing Borders. So we appreciate you guys. Thank Marshawn for the love and the congratulations and the peace. Shout outs. Our boy, this is a good man right there. That's a real good man right there. As well as the rest of you. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next week. Talk to you later.
Jineteras. Yeah, jineteras is the woman that ride the horse.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They look good.
Rider.
Yeah.
Jineteras.
All right, guys, we're out of here. My name is Andre.
My name is Sandra.
We are Mostly Money. Oh, my bad.
Mostly Money. I mean,
I'm in my mind thinking about the other channel. Let's do it again. My bad. And that was on the subconscious. All right, Crypto King, Terry. Okay, let's do it again. My name is Andre.
My name is Sandra.
And we are Love Crossing Borders.
Oh my God.
Oh, too many channels on my mind.